What's good, Backlash podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be looking at a video from, or a couple of videos from Fox, not Fox, but CBS, Miami, KSDK, and we're also going to be taking a look at a couple of videos from TikTok. Now, I just want to say something here right quick. Shout out to each and every one of these channels. Because apparently, if you are a bigger person, you got a big back on Southwest Airlines, or you want to fly, you got a big back, you might have to pay double. Oh yeah. Look at this.
Southwest Airlines is changing its seating policy for plus-size passengers. Passengers who take up space in the neighboring seat will have to buy an extra ticket, and it might not be refunded. The new policy is set to start on January 27th. The current rules allow flyers to buy an extra seat ahead of time and get refunded later, or request an extra seat at no charge at the airport. But the new rules mean the second seat will be non-refundable unless the flight departs with at least one open seat, and both seats are purchased within the same fare class.
5:48 is the time right now. Southwest Airlines is changing its seating policy for plus-size passengers. Starting January 27th, passengers who take up space in the neighboring seat will have to buy an extra ticket, and it might not be refunded. Earlier rules allowed flyers to buy an extra seat ahead of time and get refunded later, or request an extra seat at no charge at the airport. Those options made Southwest popular with many plus-size passengers, but the new rules mean the second seat will be non-refundable unless it is not used.
Now, I got a question. Look at this. And I'm about to come back. Whenever this shit acts right.
Did you know that Southwest Airlines is changing their customer of size policy? Hey everyone, we're plus size.
What the fuck is going on with TikTok? Okay. Scratch that. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Apparently my system is acting stupid right now.
Southwest Airlines is going to be requiring plus-size passengers to purchase 2 seats if that's what they need when boarding an airplane, and a lot of people are getting super upset about this new policy, but I'm thinking it should have been this way all along. Let's talk about it. Some of the responses here to the news.
Southwest Airlines is changing its policy for plus-size passengers. Starting January 27th, passengers who take up space in the neighboring seat.
Ableist.
So I had no choice but to stay in the seat. I endured excruciating pain for hours, wedged between the arms.
I'm gonna come back to TikTok.
They're throwing out all the different phrases and terms, and we're going to get into some responses right now. Let's watch.
Unpopular opinion about the airlines making plus-size people pay for 2 seats. It's unfair. America should not have people who are plus-size pay for extra seats. It should be awarded to them because America doesn't make it easy for people to. About the airlines making plus-size people pay for 2 seats. It's unfair. America should not have people who are plus-size pay for extra seats. It should be awarded to them because America does.
Okay, hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. Now, before I start whooping her ass with what she just said, I'm a big guy. But I'm not big enough to the point where I gotta take up 2 fucking seats on a fucking airplane, okay? Let's get that shit straight right quick. I'm not big to the point where I need 2 motherfucking seats on a fucking airplane. I'm not that big. I'm big, yes, I got a stomach. Yes, I got a gut. Yeah, but I can still see my dick at night. I can see everything. Okay? But the fact that you said that it should be awarded to you because you're in America, that's some of the most backwards ass, goofy ass shit I've ever fucking seen in my life. So you want to be rewarded for being big as shit for no reason. You want to be rewarded for you taking up 2 seats that the airline can pay, can make money off of. So I'm supposed to feel bad for you, and supposed to say, "Oh, it's injustice because I'm big as hell and I don't know how to keep my goddamn mouth shut and not eat a lot of food." And it's not my fault that I'm big. You can't make this shit up. And I'm a big guy saying this. I'm not big in the sense of like I need 2 seats or I can't fucking walk. But I got some weight on me. I'm a little hefty. I got a gut. But I'm comfortable. These people that's complaining about this shit are the big ones. Are the ones that's big as shit. Like, you remember Gabriel Iglesias when he said 5 levels of fatness? Big, husky, damn, all that bullshit? It's the people that are damn that's the ones that's complaining.
Doesn't make it easy for people to be healthy. Fast food is cheaper than healthy.
What the fuck?
Have people who are plus size pay for extra seats. It should be awarded to them because America doesn't make it easy for people to be healthy. Fast food.
Yeah, fast food is a lot more expensive. Fast food is a lot cheaper than fucking food. Well, than healthy food because fast food is filled with a lot of fillers.
Food is cheaper than healthy food. Not to mention, most people are working multiple jobs. They don't have time to prep healthy food for themselves. Being fit and healthy is a luxury. This is coming from someone who frequents the gym, and I understand that in itself is a luxury with time and money.
Okay, let's respond to this. I mean, not surprisingly at all, this individual is taking a victim stance on the whole matter. Now, I can agree that some people can't afford gym memberships, but that does not mean they cannot work out. As for the amount of time that is required to work out, I'm pretty sure most of us can fit in a workout or a little bit of exercise into our day. Now, on the point of healthy food, she says fast food is in a lot of instances cheaper than healthy food. Does that make healthy food a non-existent option? Not in my opinion. I think we have.
I'm gonna actually destroy that argument right quick, and let me explain to you why. Because the amount of money that you spend on fast food, you can actually spend less of that money. You can actually spend less of the money when you go actually to the grocery store. And let me explain why. Let's just say you're eating out 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's 2 of you. You spend about $30. Okay? $30 every time you go to the restaurant. Now, 30 times 3 is 90. Now, calculate that over the week. That's going to be above, let's just say, 90 times, let's just see. Okay, so 90 times 7. That's $630 a week. Times 2, that's $1,260 every 2 weeks. Times that by another 2, that's $2,500 for a month. So you're spending more money going out and eating out all the time than you are actually at home, or when you actually go to the grocery store and actually buy healthier options. So it's all about a numbers game, because if you don't actually go out to the grocery store and actually purchase foods that are healthier, yes, it's gonna seem like it's more expensive, but you're also saving a lot more money by not going out because you have food at home and you can always meal prep. A lot of people don't think like that. They think, "Oh, I don't have time to cook." Well, you may not have time. You make time for what you want. I'm going to say that. If you want to cook, you can go to the grocery store, buy your foods. Hell, you can damn order your groceries offline now anyways. So it's not so much the fact that these people don't have the money or it's cheaper to go get fast food. They're just lazy. Cause most of the times when I get off and I'm tired, I'll still come home and I'll make something to eat. A lot of them, they pass by a fast food restaurant. They just like, you know what? I'm tired. I don't want to fucking cook shit. Let me go actually to McDonald's. Let me go to damn Burger King. Let me go to Chick-fil-A. Let me go somewhere where I can get some fucking cheap food, and I can get that, feed my family, go home. So it's all an illusion when they think, oh, it's cheaper for me to go home. It's cheaper for me to go out and get something than it is to cook at home. It's an illusion. It's availability or a convenience of it.
Have this tendency to revert to excuses rather than trying to figure out ways to overcome said barriers in our lives. She also states that most people in the United States are working 2 jobs. It's just not the case. And the majority of individuals in the United States are not working 2 or more jobs. So that point doesn't stand whatsoever. Can't fit the next seat over. Just is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And of course, it's only fair when we realize that a plus-size person is sitting in an airline seat. The seat next to them is either going to be theirs or nobody's. And
keep in mind, when I flew, I did get sit by a big woman. And I mean, let's face it. I'm a big guy. Not huge, but I'm big. I got sat next to a fat woman. When I say I got sat next to a fat woman, I got sat next to a fat woman. Her jelly rolls was over a little bit in my seat. It was a big white woman. I mean, yeah, it was not a kindly sight. Now, I was in the middle of that seat, of that row. I was going to Arizona. I was uncomfortable. I had to lean more towards the aisle than the center of my seat. I'm going to just say it like that. And then there was also another person on my left side. She was on my right. He was on my left. Yeah. I was mad as fuck. Because I couldn't move. Try being a fat ass in the middle of 2 people on a flight in a damn pressurized container and you got a big bitch sitting next to you farting on the goddamn plane. You tell me how that shit gonna work. You damn Skippy, their ass gotta pay. Give a fuck. And then these people had a nerve to get mad. I don't give a damn about your fucking feelings.
seat, the seat next to them is either going to be theirs or nobody's. And it's technically theirs given the fact that they're taking up the space. But nonetheless, let's get into another response here.
I don't know how long this has been out, but I was just scrolling and I saw this. Southwest Airlines will begin requiring plus-size passengers to purchase 2 seats in 2026. And I was like, hold up. Is this for real? Earlier this year, I had a video go viral because I videoed myself asking the flight attendant for a seatbelt extender on a Southwest flight. My comment section was insane, mostly people making fun of me, although what I did was just try to educate other plus size people that you don't have to be embarrassed by having to ask for a seatbelt extender. I clicked on that.
And you know what? Fair enough. She shouldn't be made fun of for doing that, and I feel bad that she experienced that. But nonetheless, should you pay for the seat next to you? Let's get to that topic.
Cool, because I had to read and figure out how are they going to decide who is purchasing a second seat and who isn't. It states that anyone who cannot sit in a seat with both armrests comfortably down will be required to purchase a second seat. When I am online purchasing my ticket, how will you decide, Southwest, that I don't fit in the seat?
Easy. You get on the plane, you can't fit in the seat, Ma'am, you might have to buy a second seat. We take cash or card. we cash or card, debit or credit. Which one you need? Well, you can swipe or you can tap. Which one? We got a damn register right here. Which one you need? It's gonna be getting calculated right to the motherfucking terminal. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a big bag on the. Let me stop.
Go ahead and pause there. I feel like we're gonna hope that you can make that decision for yourself. These people, okay, know damn well whether or not they can fit in the seat and the armrest go down. You know damn well, this woman knows damn well whether or not the armrest will go down comfortably in her seat. Now, she's going to have to take on the responsibility of purchasing the extra seat for herself. And what's gonna happen is, I guess according to this policy, when you show up to the airport and you haven't bought a second seat, even though you know that you need that second seat, they're going to have to kick you from the flight if it's a full flight. They're going to have to move you to a...
Or if they got a free, if that seat is free, they gonna have a register or a damn card reader on the plane. They gonna have a goddamn card reader on that bitch. You gotta pay. Here, we got. They gonna say, ma'am, ma'am, we're gonna have to have you purchase another seat because you're taking up half of this seat right here. Oh no, it's okay. I just need a seatbelt extender. No, ma'am, that ain't how this work. You need a second seat. I'm going to put this right here. You're going to have to swipe. You're going to have to swipe your card, or we're going to have to take cash because you are not going to fit in a singular seat and we have a full plane. Either you pay right now or you get your ass off. Which one you want?
Another flight at a later time or a later date. So it's really going to rest in your hands, not the hands of Southwest.
It's going to be like an amusement park where I show up to get on the plane and there's going to be a seat there waiting for me to sit on it and see if I can fit before you let me on the plane.
Now, if they do that, that shit gonna be so fucking embarrassing for you. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. This shit is hilarious. This shit is fucking funny.
Breaking news. Southwest Airlines announces they're going to start making heavy-set people.
Hold up. I gotta see this. I gotta see what the fuck. I gotta see the beginning of this.
My body isn't the problem. The system is. Airlines are...
Oh! I remember why this shit started. Cause of that shit Gracie Bond with her damn waterbed ass. Like, literally, there's a chick on Instagram called Gracie Bond. Let me see if I can pull her ass up. Right quick. If not, if I didn't block her ass. Yeah, this is the broad right here. Gracie Bond. Now, you see her ass right here. This shit is ridiculous as fuck. This is why this started.
To pay extra now? Like, hello, your tiny seats barely...
Now, ain't nobody ass that fucking big and they wasted that small.
...barely fit a chihuahua. And last time
that shit is ridiculous.
I checked, 60% of the people is plus size. So basically, we all gonna stand up during the...
No, 60% of the people are normal sized. Bitch, your ass is BBL'd up like a motherfucker.
Flight. Some of you say that it's well deserved, but what about having a condition and not being able to control it? Please.
This bitch talk about what if you have a condition and you're not able to control it. What condition is that?
Please drop your solutions below because there is no way I'm giving more money to.
Look at this shit. This bitch got the nerve to say, "Oh, I don't want to pay for two seats." Meanwhile, one of your ass cheeks is literally the size of the seat. Man, you don't get the fuck out of here.
This airline. I'm not paying for 2 tickets. Airlines want plus size.
This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. These bitch had the nerve to say some shit. Let's continue.
Making it difficult for plus-size people to travel by designing seats that are too small for even the average human. My worst experience on a flight was this one time.
Well, excuse me, ma'am. When you look like a fucking 2-ton truck, I'm sorry. You need to buy a second seat, ma'am.
When I was flying standby, and I got stuck in the bulkhead row, where the armrest couldn't be moved.
Ma'am, you got 2 necks. I know you ain't talking. Never mind. Shut the fuck up, Jared. Damn!
The flight was full, so I had no choice but to stay in the seat. I endured excruciating pain for hours, wedged between the...
Bitch, you got 2 necks. You got 2 chins. You talking about I don't want to pay for a...
Breaking news. Southwest Airlines announces they're going to start making heavy-set people.
1, 2, and 3. Never mind. Oh, man.
Purchase 2 seats. Yes, 2 seats. I think it's a great plan because I've been next to a heavy-set person where they're overbearing. Their arms are over my personal space. I actually don't like it at all. But here's my question that I have. How will they conduct to know if a person's overweight or not? Are they going to actually ask them when they purchase a ticket or when they come to the airport? What if the flight's oversold? What's going on? How are they going to do this? I think it's a great idea. I mean, look at the picture above us. There's no way that person could sit in one seat. I mean, I just don't know how they're gonna. What if the flight is overbooked?
They're gonna say, "Get your ass off the flight."
Did you know that Southwest Airlines is changing their customer of size policy? Hey everyone, we're plus size park hoppers and we range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you like this video and follow us for more plus size tips and tricks.
Oh shit. Ma'am, you about as wide as the fucking boarding ramp. So what the fuck you talking about? She literally as wide as the boarding ramp.
We've been getting a ton of questions asking about which airline we use. As Southwest loyalists over the last 10 years, we were definitely surprised to hear about all of the changes coming. If you haven't heard, Southwest is implementing assigned seating, and with that, they're making changes to their customer of size policy. The current policy allows plus-size travelers who encroach upon the neighboring seat to purchase an extra seat and get refunded for it after the flight. But unfortunately, as of January 27th, 2026, this policy will be changing. Plus-size travelers can still purchase an extra seat, but it will only be refunded if the flight isn't completely full and if both seats are in the same fare class. While it is nice to know that the extra seat could potentially be refunded, the possibility that it wouldn't remove so much of the peace of mind that the previous policy provided. The policy that is unfortunately changing has helped so many plus size.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be an asshole. If I seen this many big back white women on my flight, I'm gonna start praying.
People feel more comfortable about traveling. We can say with certainty that it has given so many people the confidence to travel when they thought that it might not be a possibility. The customer of size policies aren't just for the comfort of plus size travelers, but for the comfort of everyone. In our several years of flying Southwest, the majority of our flights have been full. So it's hard to imagine that we would be refunded 100% or even most of the time. In a day where flights are already expensive, it's hard to ignore the fact that Southwest planes do tend to have less room overall, are less comfortable, and provide less amenities. Southwest has honestly taken away everything less amenities. All are less comfortable and provide less amenities. Southwest.
Bruh, I had to pause it for a minute. I thought she was on the scale. I'm sorry, I had to pause it for a minute. I didn't see the period right there. I thought that shit said 498 pounds. That was her. I didn't know. I didn't see the dot. Boy, I was about to say, oh my God.
West has honestly taken away everything that made them more convenient than other airlines with no added benefits. Ashley and Sarah recently flew JetBlue and they were shocked by how much more comfortable and roomy the standard seats were. Not to mention the free Wi-Fi and the TV screens. For our future trips, we'll be branching out and trying other airlines. And those of us who need an extra seat will split the cost between each other. If there's a chance we're going to be paying for an extra seat, we might as well be doing it in a more comfortable plane with a fun little TV. Did you know that Southwest Airlines is...
Yeah.
So I just see.
Look at this one.
Where Southwest is going to start charging people who are overweight or plus size, whatever that means to them, the additional seat. And I know it's going to be hot.
Shout out to the sister.
Because this entire year has been talking a lot about like just fat phobia and fat people in general, like health, like everything, right? And I'm already seeing some of the videos where people are saying that it's unfair. But my thing is, like, I already thought that most airlines did that. Like, I'm really surprised that they didn't do that before. Like, I just always thought that was the norm. My thing is, it's to the point where if you can fit in the seat, like if this person was trying to fit in the seat and it's making me uncomfortable in the middle or the aisle, like I do believe that you should have to pay for 2 seats. It's unfair. It sucks. Life's unfair. But at the end of the day, this is a business. So a lot of the businesses are about money. And if they're giving you that seat where somebody else could have sat and could have paid for, they're going to want to recoup that, you know? And it reminds me of the Big Dang situation that was going on with like the Lyft and stuff like that. And she said that she never had to pay additional at all. They just to give it to her. And like, it was fine. But, you know, they were conforming to her needs and her requests, and I just can't fault them for that if they felt like that was on their heart. But I feel like sometimes now that creates a sense of entitlement. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying not to be like, you know, I listen, because I have love for everybody, and I feel like everybody deserves to be treated, you know, with respect and dignity. But that also includes other people. So that it's just like, if you're next to me and you're spilling into my seat, like, now I'm uncomfortable, you know, I don't know. And the girl, she made the video, she was like, yeah, like, you know, I don't feel like it's fair because, I don't feel like it's fair because America, it's really hard to be healthy. It's really hard to get healthy foods. It's really hard. Like, I get that. We live here. We know how America is. We know what it's like to live in food deserts. We know, like, you know, it's a lot of hard work. But
yeah, I ain't hearing that shit, ma'am. I'm sorry. If you can afford to go on the plane, and you know you are bigger than the seat itself, you know you're going to have to pay for an extra seat. You know that there's always a chance of maybe my ass is not going to fit in this seat well. So I might have to buy 2 seats. Now, if you could be honest with yourself and say that I am a little too hefty I'm a little too hefty for some of these seats here. If you say that, if you can be honest with yourself and say that, that is good on you. But let's face it, most of these people love lying to themselves. And that's the truth. They love lying to themselves. A lot of these people that are angry as hell about Southwest changing their policy, they're angry as shit. I mean, I understand why. Because you've been getting away with it so long to the point where you didn't think that you was going to have to pay for an extra seat because you thought that it should be given to you free because of your size. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, and I'm sorry to blow your fucking boat here. But ma'am, sir, whoever's complaining about it, let me explain something to you. Did nobody tell you to get that motherfucking big? Sorry to disappoint you. Sorry to piss on your Cheerios. Did nobody tell your big ass to damn get that big? Did nobody? And don't sit here and say, oh, it's because of thyroids and all this shit. We know what the fuck it is. Stop trying to get people fucking out. Most of these people do this shit and then be getting mad. Like, I ain't with that bullshit. Y'all, a lot of these people know that they are too damn big to be going on these fucking planes and just be buying one seat. A lot of them know they too damn big. Y'all do realize planes have weight capacities too. A lot of planes have a weight capacity. If you are over that weight capacity, what do you think gonna happen? Same thing over with this. The seat has a size capacity. If you exceed the size and your body spills over into the next seat, that's going to require an extra seat. It ain't that damn hard. That's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, support.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.